Hey everyone, it's your girl Jay.
And I'm Kendra, and you're listening to Mood Swings, the podcast. Hey, girl. Hey.
What's up?
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to be back. I'm so happy to be talking with you because I have a lot to go over tonight. So I hope you are strapped in and ready. I hope you have your drink.
I sure do. I
What you
have
got, girl?
myself a nifty Paloma.
Ooh, I
I
love a good Paloma.
I had to revisit that one. It's just really refreshing, and I just like add a little bit of that grapefruit. It's really good. I don't need a drink to be too sweet. However, I
Hmm.
still tear up a lemon drop every now and then.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, a Paloma is great. It's nice and refreshing. That's great. Wow, I feel like my drink is boring in comparison. I'm just drinking plain old vodka soda.
Oh, girl, that's mainly my drink when we go out. So yeah, I'm
Yeah.
that's always a good fallback.
You're adventurous tonight. I like it.
You know, you know why? You know why, right?
Why? Of
Because I'm a podcaster.
course you are, Jen. Yes, you are. You're very much a very notable, world-renowned podcaster. Good for you.
Please, not you know. Let's keep it let's keep it cordial here.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
got it. So, what you tell me what your mood is, and I'm gonna tell you what mine is, and I'm gonna tell you why. What's your mood tonight, girl?
Well, my mood is it's a little sad. My hubby had to fly out to the Bay for a few days. I won't see him until
Hmm.
Friday. So I just dropped him off. So I'm just here with my little pups and my babes and my family here, but just missing my hubby.
Well,
So
it's sad for you, but trust me, he's in the Bay. He's gonna be having the time of his life.
that's what I'm saying though. I said I was sad right now. That was just the mood right now. I mean, ask me about, I don't know, after this Paloma, be
Hmm.
different. My mood might switch a little bit.
Because the Paloma makes sure you're not lonely anymore. You
What?
know what I'm saying? You can use that, girl. You can use that.
I'm gonna put that in my stand up. I'm gonna use that one in my stand
There
up.
you go. There you go. Well, my mood is I want to keep it classy and say it's a healthy curiosity, but really it's just plain downright nosy. And you know why? I'm in a nosy
Why?
mood.
Why?
Because, girl, this week's show is all about nosy ass tech all up in our business.
I'm telling you, I reserve my thoughts. I wanna hear what you gotta say, and let me reserve my thoughts because, again, it be in our business, so I might not even say what I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying?
Yes. So this week I had the pleasure of sitting in on some of the most unhinged tech at the CES in Las Vegas.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
before I even get into the madness, let me just kind of explain what CES is because some of y'all might be thinking, oh, why were they nosy? So basically, CES stands for the Consumers Electronics Show, and it happens every January in Las Vegas. And it's exciting. They get all these multi-million-dollar tech companies from all over the world. They come to this place in Las Vegas every year and they showcase some of their new stuff
Where they hold it at? Did you know what this year what they did?
in Las Vegas.
Okay.
There you
Good
go.
enough. Alright. I like that. I looked it up, because
I'm not nosy like that. I mean, I am, but you know.
okay. Yeah, okay.
So the audience is basically like just tech companies, there's investors, the media gets to go, there's startup founders, those little young ones with hoodies and audacity and shit. So those people are there. It's not
Mm,
for regular folk like you and me, but I have a plan to
okay.
get us there next year.
And that's the reason why I know nothing about it, because I know that a lot of those kind of events is really for that particular industry people, and those tickets are expensive. I went and tried to look at some of those, and yeah, they're crazy.
Well, you couldn't even
So
get tickets to this one. This is like an invitation only type of deal.
oh,
It's
wow.
it's very, very evident. But, you are a podcaster, so I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, I didn't wanna say it, but I
Yeah,
mean,
you did. Yeah, you did.
I can't. I swear I'm gonna make a shirt that says that because you know I'm a podcaster.
Because we do know that. And
Mhm.
and so basically CES is just basically like a big tech family reunion. All the tried and true, the HPs, the Logitechs, all those old school, and then the new young little YNs of tech, they're all there. So it's basically a family reunion, but where everyone says, okay, but what if? Or okay, but hear me out. And they did. And I think they heard a little too much. So let's just get right into it.
Okay, I got my popcorn ready as well, so let's do this. I'm, s- I'm so excited.
It was exciting stuff to see, but it was a little bit of like, why are y'all in my business? Because that's how I feel. Shout out to my son who always says that. Are you in my business? Because this is what this stuff felt like.
You're like, you're like 10 toes.
10 toes. It's like they just came out and were like, you know what? What if we just absolutely did the most? That's kind of how I feel like they went in there and just did it.
Oh,
So,
come on. I'm excited. I'm trying to figure out what you're trying to say because I'm
okay,
nervous and
I'm ready.
excited at the same time. Like, should I like get off my phone right now? Should we just end this podcast right now? I'm just saying, you
No.
know?
But so they're not in any particular order. These are just the ones that I thought were the most like crazy, right? So let's start off with this one. It's called The Throne.
Okay. Oh,
And when
okay.
you hear The Throne, what do you think, Jay?
The toilet.
Yes, the toilet. Yes.
Mhm.
So it's actually called The Throne, and it's a company that makes a computer, and you attach the computer to your toilet, and it has cameras and
No.
microphones on it.
Okay. Stop. Stop. That doesn't make any-
Hard pause. It has cameras and microphones that actually analyze your bowel movements.
Okay, I was just gonna say this has to be something medical or some kind of diagnostic
Is
service.
it though? Is it? It's not
I,
being branded
I,
as a medical thing.
it
It's
seems like there'll be a lot of those videos that I would find on like ridiculousness.
and here's my thing. Why does it need to have a microphone? Do you need to hear the splash? Like, why is the
So,
microphone important?
well, I'm just making a guess that maybe um, the immense power that comes from the flatulence gives them some type of diagnosis of wow. Bitch, you need to clean your colon.
Something's wrong.
You
No,
need to clean your colon, pal, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, for real though. So it says the company says that this camera will track your baseline. So it tells you, okay, you're doing a normal poop. That's fine. But it will alert you if something is above baseline. So if there's some sort of health changes, it'll tell you. And I'm like, how? What does this send me a text? This is like, hey girl, you went real hard on that corn last week. And I'm still seeing remnants of it. I don't know. It's gross. I don't know. I just don't I I want to know thyself, but I don't need to know thyself. You know what I mean? Like it's a lot.
That's it's like getting to know yourself inside and out.
The camera, okay, so who's looking
No,
at
no,
the
no,
camera?
that's what I say, don't tell me about the position. I don't wanna know anything. Stop, where's it aimed
Because
at?
if it's alerting me to changes in my bowels, that means how is it alerting? Maybe there's AI in the camera and the camera is like, "Hey, that has an S formation and it really should have a pretzel formation. We need to let her know." And then how are they letting
Right.
me know? Are you calling me and be like, "Hey girl, hey, your shit is is doing the most this week. We need to talk." You know what I mean? I don't know. It was a lot of unanswered questions, but it does
Yeah.
say that it has a projected release for late 2026 or early 2027. So in early 2027, you could be recording your shit and listening to it all day long and showing it to people and uploading it to the net. I don't know.
Okay, well, I mean, that's how you get it on the WebMD, right? So,
Right,
that's
exactly. And so it says it's going to be around $400 to $500 when it debuts, but there's a monthly fee. So then not only am I buying this camera and someone's
okay.
going and looking at my butthole coming down into the toilet and releasing what it releases, but I also have to pay a monthly subscription for this.
I can't.
So now
That's
I
some
got to pay
bullshit.
monthly fees. This I feel like the toilet has already taken enough from me. Like you already know what my diet is. You know
Taking
all
it's
that.
taking my
You know
pride.
Right. You know if I've been drinking enough water, how much fiber my intake is, and now you gotta get a monthly fee too.
I've been naughty or nice. I mean, just crazy.
And who's cleaning that camera that's in there? Who's cleaning it? What if the lens gets a little messed up?
Uh,
Let's move on.
well, for four to $500, it should be self-cleaning. If
Facts.
it's gonna be able to analyze your shit, I think it should be able to clean its lens, have a little mini wiper on it, and rinse that shit off.
No shit. All
No
right,
shit.
let's just move right on. So, when I'm telling you they're in your business, they are in your business. They want to know everything about you. And I love me some tech. You know I do. I was like, put an LCD screen right in my calf and I'm going to learn all the great stuff about my body. But this feels different. I don't like this. Okay, so this one,
So, oh, yeah, that is, that does seem a little.
yeah, it's not the type of invasiveness I'm looking forward to.
Yeah. And I'm glad you have boundaries. I'm glad you have found them.
Yes, I have very strict boundaries when it comes to my butthole. Like, I don't like
Mhm.
people looking at it. I don't want to show it to anyone. Don't touch it. Leave it
Yeah.
alone. Just, just let it be the way God intended. Okay. The next one. Here's another one. It's called the Vivu. Vivu. It's called the
Mm.
Vivu Flow Pad.
Sounds menstrual to me.
It is a smart menstrual pad.
Wow.
Why does everything need to be
Oh, has
smart?
it got cameras in there too?
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna tell you, no cameras. But why does everything have to be smart?
I
I
know.
love technology, but I don't need a smart menstrual pad. I don't need a smart shit device in my. I digress. Anyways, so yes, this is called the Vivu Flow Pad. It's a smart menstrual pad, and it tracks hormones and fertility. Well, I know it sounds great in theory, right? Until you wear it, but then you scan it with your phone. So I don't know if my period gets like a QR code or what, but you scan it. So they were like, we already got tech that's going to look at your shit. We also have tech that's going to watch you pee. So you know what? Let's just finish up the bathroom altogether. Let's get the pads.
Yeah, well, what about see, now you got me thinking, what if they had, like, a toothbrush that can detect a cavity before it gets too bad and alert them to make an appointment with their dentist?
Okay, that I can get behind that. That actually sounds like some really good tech. But one that's watching your poop and listening to your poop and then building a poopy profile on you, I don't want to do that.
But I do understand why they are because, of course, that's the way you can catch, cancer really quickly. You can
Mhm.
catch, irregularities really fast. I'm assuming I'm putting a lot of faith into this AI camera, right? You already know that you put something in the chat and it come out totally wrong. You think this is going to be able to look at your shit and go, and then
I,
give you some. Oh, you're lacking vitamin
right,
B12.
exactly, exactly. So basically, for this one, you're going to wear it and it's going to absorb it, right? And then you're going to scan it with your phone and then it'll tell you about your hormones and your fertility. But I'm like, okay, got it. In theory, I feel like that's really good. But if I'm at the Cheesecake Factory and there's a line, who's scanning this? Who's scanning this in a public bathroom? I'm not. And it's like, hold on, Jen, hold on. I'm coming. I just need to scan my pad real quick. Excuse me. Right? Like, what like, what are you doing? And I like that women's health is having some innovation behind it. I think that that's important and we need that. But how do we do it without being so invasive? There's something about my period having analytics that just don't sit, it just doesn't sit well with me for some reason. Some things
Yeah, that's
don't need to be smart, some things can just be mysterious.
yeah. It doesn't have to be in the get to know me section. So, man,
Right.
I feel ya. I feel ya. And again, if I like the concept, but maybe, just maybe, you can use a dropper and put it into like a tester kit, and it kind of tell you that way versus having to scan an entire.
But then how are you collecting the dropper? You're
Pad?
wearing like a you gotta wear like a Diva cup or something so that you can do the dropper? I mean, like, how
Yeah.
are you getting a dropper in? Well, not everybody
Yeah.
wants to wear a Diva cup though, you know? So that's that issue.
Oh, so you are pro pad?
No, not at all. Not at all, but I don't wanna listen, it's dinner time. I don't wanna get into a whole lot of that over on the show, but, I just know that Diva cups can be messy and they're not everybody's cup of tea, you know? So and
This is
another thing,
true.
and if you're not a pad wearer, if you only wear tampons, if you only wear Diva cups, I mean, most adult women, you know what? Let me shut up. I can feel this is getting away from me, so I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna just move on.
Yeah. Okay, okay. But I
Okay.
see where you're going with it, and I do agree. But yeah, that's a
Yeah.
little more personable than I want in my technology. So there you go.
Yeah. I just don't. And I don't know. Maybe if you're someone that's trying to conceive, and maybe you're going to use it to until you can conceive as a tool for ovulation, then maybe that might be a good thing. But I'm just not walking around with some pad with microchips in it and scanning it every time and be like, "Oh, okay, this is saying that I sloughed off 14 endometriosis cells." I don't know. I just don't feel like I need to know all that.
Well,
What?
I mean, did you say it could detect abnormal cells? You said.
No, no, no. It's just hormones and fertility. So what? I'm just gonna scan it and be like, sorry, bitch, you only have 3 periods left, or you'll never have a period again. You're in peri, you old, So I don't know. Let's move on.
Let's move on.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't relate anyways because I don't even got a uterus. So
Exactly. No uterus. So, okay, so I'm going to come out of that field of evasiveness. This one was pretty cool. Let's talk about this. There is something that is called what is it? Lenovo, I cannot say that. Lenovo Legion Pro rollable laptops.
it's a lot.
That's a lot of name.
That was a lot in your mouth right there. Uh,
Lenovo Legion Pro rollable laptops.
I like it.
So I will tell you
Okay,
this.
so is exactly what it is, a rollable laptop?
Different. It's a little different. I feel like Lenovo came in hot with this. Now, this is some tech I can get behind, but then it takes a weird spin. So basically, it's like if your laptop had main character energy, right? So it starts off
Mhm.
as a regular laptop, it's 16 inches, and then it expands sideways to almost 24 inches. Basically, it would look like you've seen those gaming monitors where it has like three screens and they're
Yes.
all connected like one. So basically, it does that for your laptop.
Oh, yes, yes, so it attaches. Yeah.
I mean, it's nothing that you have to attach, it's all kind of built in like that, which is very cool, so
Oh,
it keeps unfolding and keep going, so it's very cool, but is it necessary? Oh, I
well,
don't know if it's necessary.
I mean, when you have multiple projects or things like that, multiple screens are very handy, especially if
They
you're
are.
traveling. Because when you're at your home screen, right, or your home base of what you're doing, you have all these big monitors, and then you go travel and you have this one little monitor, and it's a laptop. I bring external monitors so I can actually have the ability to look at all three, but, they're individuals, so it's like 3 laptops almost I'm bringing with me, so I'm digging that. That sounds kinda cool.
I have a external monitors that go onto my laptop that I bring when I have to travel for work, but they're all folded compact and they just clip right on. So it's not three separate monitors. It's just one that pops onto my laptop screen and it turns into two of them.
Mhm.
But so basically this is the same concept, but it's all
Yeah.
built into one. And I think it's cool. It is cool until it glitches and when it's popping out because it just keeps unfolding like trauma. It just keeps on unfolding. So I think it's cool until it glitches and pops you upside the head while it's trying to unfold out like a damn, what is that? Robots in disguise, a transformer.
Yeah.
So,
Autobots, roll
the
out.
Autobots slap that bitch in the face.
Mhm.
So, here's the other now this is the one where I thought was weird. So, they also have another one, and this is one where the screen wraps around the lid so that the person sitting across from you can see what you're doing.
You know what? Shut up. You no privacy screen? You just can't use that? There's no such thing as that anymore?
That whole thing wraps around, and that's why I'm like, "Why? Why would I want my coworker to see my screen? That's not innovation, that's a workplace violation, damn it. I'm on Amazon, I don't need you to see how long I've been on there." The
So,
this lap
but so you're telling me it's like a helmet that extends all the
Uh-huh.
way around the monitor too?
Yes, it goes all the way around the monitor. Lenovo Lenovo said,
Yes.
"Okay, yeah, we got this rollable one. They like it. We're gonna pop out on them and make a whole screen." And they said, "Then now let's confuse the shit out of them. This is gonna grow upward and then wrap around the lid so that the people across from you can see your screen. It's gonna feel futuristic, or it's gonna be an HR violation. I don't know. You never know what you're gonna get that day. It just depends on who you're sitting across from that screen."
Oh, okay. I thought different. I thought it was a privacy helmet, but you actually want people to see your screen.
Would never
Is
want
that correct?
anyone to see my screen, but I'm just saying you could. So it's not man, I need to post a picture cuz it's not a full screen like you see if you open your laptop and you have a full screen in front of you. It's not like a full screen's in the back so that if someone's over on the other side they can watch your screen. It's not like that. It literally just rolls over the top just a little bit, maybe about 5 inches if that. It just goes right over the top just a little bit,
Mm,
just enough to say, "I have nothing to hide." But you absolutely do, because 'cause you've been looking at RV for the last 5 hours on that computer. You think that,
that's right.
uh and you think that Karen from HR didn't see that? So it's in a concept status, so it's no, plans for when it's gonna be released, but they're saying when it does come out, it's definitely gonna be over $4,000. So, I think it's great for people that love to overshare. I know some oversharers that probably would love that, so there you go.
Okay. Well, but I am not one of those. So I tell you that.
Yeah,
How about you?
not me either. No.
The camera toothbrush.
The camera, yes, I feel almost feel like you need to pitch that. That's a good idea.
That is a good idea, huh? Hey, listeners, forget what I just said, okay? All right. There you go.
Out of
What's
everything that I seen here, this is the one thing that I actually was really excited about. I was like, this could actually be something. I like this one. This is called eye polish, and you've probably been seeing it on TV because this has been getting a lot of press from the actual CES show. And it was, to me, it was the standout. There was hundreds of stuff there, but a lot of the stuff like we already know, like the humanoids and the robots, all of that stuff. But I thought this was a gem. It's called eye polish, and basically there's a set of press-on nails that you can buy, right? You put them on and they can
uh
change color instantly. Almost like was it
Whoa.
Total Recall? Remember back in the '80s that movie we saw and the lady put the little thing on and her nails were changing colors like she was doing her nails?
So all of our little
Um,
teen movies are coming to fruition, huh?
that's what it's looking like to me. So the good thing about this, there's no cameras, there's no tracking, there's no analytics. There's also no fluid. It's just vibes. It's just painting your nails. So basically, you put the nails on, it comes with this little device. The little device has over 400 different nail colors in it. 400. So you just say what you want. I want this
Oh,
color,
wow.
marine blue number 5, and you put it up to your nails. You only put it on the one and it goes to marine blue number 5. And you could just change it instantly. So you get up in
Nice.
the morning, you're going to work, you're wearing a red dress, you want your nails red. Later on that evening, you said, "I'm going out and I'm gonna wear this blue shoes. I want my nails blue to match." It's literally 30 seconds. You can change your nails is basically turning your nails into like a mood ring. You can change your nail color mid-argument if you want. Feel like it's red now, bitch. I was feeling pink earlier, but now I'm
I like
absolutely
that.
red, right? It's very cool. And it's gonna be released late 2026, and it's only gonna cost around $30 to $50. This is the
Wow.
technology we
That
deserve. I
that
love
sounds
this.
pretty cool.
Yes.
Now, can it also do designs?
I didn't see anything for design. So that might be like, like the second wave or the second generation might come out and might do
Mhm.
designs. But as for now, it's
Mhm.
just
I
color. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. No, if I'm sure they can do French manicure and they do color. I think that's pretty awesome.
Mhm. Yeah, I think it's very awesome. Yep. And I did see the French manicure. Okay, let's
Yeah.
see. What else are we going? Moving right along. Okay, so this one was weird to me. There is a screen, not a movie screen, but like a television screen that follows you. It follows you around. It physically follows you around the room so that you're always in view. So for instance,
Okay.
if I'm
Uh-huh.
watching a television show, let's say I'm watching I don't even know any shows. I'm watching Martin because I'm super old. And I decide it's so riveting. And I have to go to the refrigerator and get a drink, but I don't want to miss a second of it. I can't pause it for whatever reason. So you know what, TV? You're coming with me. And you get up and walk away, and the TV will follow you wherever you go. No,
But
no. Who asked for this? I don't want that. Sometimes
you,
I walk away because I don't
uh,
want to see what's on there.
yeah. Okay. So you're watching it,
Uh
and
huh.
then you go, I'm going to go to the bathroom. It says, bitch, me too.
Yeah,
Let's go.
pretty
You don't
much.
want to miss anything. I said, because usually we can pause a show,
Right?
right? And then just
Exactly.
return and like nothing missed.
Exactly.
That's
And that's
crazy.
why
First of all, that's crazy. So it's not really the the TV itself. It just has like a sensor or something on the robot that follows you around.
I'm assuming. It's not even a robot. It just looks like those little stands that you see that people have, almost like the TV that you roll out into your patio.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what I meant. The stand.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I don't know. If I'm getting up and that
If
TV starts scooting towards me, like, hey, girl, where you going? It's getting
I,
unplugged.
girl, I was just. That's what I was gonna say because I'll wake up and all of a sudden I see this fucking LCD leaning over me and shit in my bed.
Exactly.
Fuck that.
Exactly. It's getting
I
unplugged, turned
I
off, thrown
punched that
away
shit so fast.
hella quick. Yeah.
Oh, hell
So,
no.
yeah. So I guess technology is having abandonment issues. Mhm.
But if you think about it, um, you watch like the old iCarly's or the Saved by the Bells and things like that. And whenever they had that robot, it was always a TV monitor. Back in the days, it was a thicker monitor, but then all of a sudden
Yeah.
they started doing the flat screen that was attached to a thing and just followed them around. It's like fashion that just keeps returning. So now these
Yeah.
ideas are actually, becoming what we've actually watched and fantasized about. That's crazy.
Yeah. All this crazy tech. Okay, and so for last but not least, I don't even know how to introduce this one because, like I said, everything is just weird right now. So, unhinged tech, right? So, this is called the Okie Dokie Handy Tube.
Okay.
You don't know what this is?
I was just gonna say, wait, say it again?
The Odoki. Odoki Handy 2 Pro. And I'm going to say the one word that they use to describe this is overclock.
Oh, I
So let me tell you,
I
without further
I
ado,
give up. Yeah, I
yeah.
give up. Mhm.
So I guess CES was like, hey, we're all adults here. We're all adults. We can talk about adult things. So they unveiled the Odoki Handy 2 Pro, which is a sex toy with a turbo mode they describe as
Okay.
overclocked.
Can I can
Yeah.
I can I tell you that I gotta
You have
admit
one
that that's what
already?
I thought it was?
Oh, so you already
Yeah.
got one?
I have the 3. I have the 3 before they even released it, girl. But no, I mean,
You got the
it
three.
sound kinda like that, It's so sad.
It has a
Oh
5-hour battery life.
oh my god. Oh my god.
It has a turbo mode, a 5-hour battery life, and it can charge your phone. That's how powerful it is.
That is a deal right there.
It can charge
And if you
your
act
phone.
now and if you act now, we'll throw in a set of Ginsu knives.
It's like nothing says romance like, hang on, baby, my phone's at 6%, but I can fix that. And,
Uh,
hearing the word turbo during your intimate moments, I don't know if I want to hear the word turbo. I have to reassess my life.
that sounds like a good time sometimes though?
Turbo?
Living on the edge. Yep.
Oh, I almost
Isn't
said
that a
something really inappropriate. I was like, living on the edge or edging?
wow.
Yeah. So I'm like, I'm just
Okay.
saying. And that, you know what? They should use that as their tagline edging while living on the edge. Oh my God, I hate myself. But
I
that's
can't.
a missed opportunity. That's a missed opportunity right there they could have done. Anyway, so
That's
yeah, so
that's
I
true.
feel
That's true.
like
That's
and the crazy thing about it, here's the craziest shit of all. Are you ready?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Okay, give it to me straight.
Here you go. The Odoki Handy 2 Pro is not for women. This is a toy made for men.
What? Oh, well, okay. Okay, the handy. I should have known. We have things called the rose. Wow. So they had to actually improve on it because the first one was lacking in some ways. Nice. Probably didn't have turbo. There you go. Yeah.
I didn't think about that. This is a 2. So yeah, you're right. There's a 1 somewhere, right? I don't know. I was thinking the
Mm,
whole phone charging thing. Because if you're using your phone to help
yeah.
you with to get where you're going, and it has a 5-hour battery life and you've been on your phone for an hour, your shit's about to go down. Sorry, no pun intended. Your
It-
your
we,
battery is
I
gonna
would hope
be it's
not.
gonna need to get charged, right? But your battery's gonna get charged. And the Hodoki said, he said, hold on. You ain't gotta stop. You ain't gotta stop, baby. We got you. Go ahead, sit it right there. We're gonna charge it. We're gonna let the party keep going.
Usually I don't do
Yeah.
this, but here's the
Right?
Adobe hand job too. What's it called?
Not the hand job,
The
just the
hand jive?
Hodoki Handy 2 Pro. And I think this is what happens when engineers don't have girlfriends, you know?
Yeah. Available on Amazon.
So this is looking to debut early 2026, which is now. So if you're lucky, be looking at your local wherever you look to these things to get it. And the price is going to be around 250 to 300 bucks.
Hey, the people who know, they know where to get it.
They absolutely do. They absolutely do.
Like,
So yeah, so I wanted to leave out on a bang. Again, no pun intended. But so the one thing I think that CES for 2026 kind of proved to me is that technology is not trying to help you, it's trying to move in to you. And I needed to back up.
yeah.
I needed to back up. I need a little
Yes.
more space. Also, the other thing I was thinking is like, so now after seeing all of this and all this unhinged tech and craziness, I think that you and I should absolutely get invited to CES next year. Like, we need to try because clearly the bar is low. Like, we
I
can
would
go in with,
love
we could
that.
pitch anything. Yeah.
Like I just said, my pitch. I'm just saying. I'll go in there. I would love to just be a spectator, first off, just to see those things. Cause I know that was only the top five, right?
I think I had 6, but they had so, so,
Uh,
so many things. And I just took the stuff that I thought were the most unhinged. I felt like all the robots were super impressive, but we see robots all the time, every day, as soon as we get on our social media. They're just like flooding them. None of them are doing anything extra, I guess, except for, they're all folding clothes and loading the dishwasher and all that type of stuff. So I was like, I don't want to go into any of the robot stuff. I feel like we can pitch their bar is a little on the lower side. So I feel like we can pitch anything. Like I was just kind of kicking around some things. I was like, what if we had a couch because they're so in our business, right? They love invasiveness. What if we had a couch that tracks your emotional availability? So if I've been sitting on this couch for 8 hours today, taking phone calls, eating, binging shit, they're like, it's time to reassess your life. Something pops up and it's like, Kendra, stand up for a second, change your clothes, brush your teeth. It's time to see a therapist. The emotional available couch. I like it.
I mean, like, get up, fat bitch. You done farted way too many times on me. Get up and walk around, air out a little bit. Okay, take a lap around the pool. Okay, come back.
Right? They're like, "You farted so much, we need you to go to the bathroom and use the camera on the throne. We need to see what's going on." And then the
Yeah,
throne can
there you
talk to the
go.
emotional available couch. My God, I was gonna say, what about a fridge that locks when it senses self-sabotage? So if you tell your fridge, listen, I'm on a diet. I shouldn't be eating anything but leafy greens. And your fridge is like, yeah, girl, I got you. We're locked in. And then you go in there and grab the cheesecake that's sitting in there. And your fridge goes, "Bitch, no." And they put a thing over it and it locks up and it locks you out. And then you're sitting there starving for the next 3 days. Unhinged tech, all unhinged shit.
That was very descriptive. Um, kinda crazy, but I kind of see where you're going. What if
Yeah.
they were to lock up all the stuff other than the healthy stuff you're supposed to eat until the weekend? Then you those get unlocked.
What if you go into your fridge and it's like a full on CVS in there? All that shit is locked up and you need to call somebody to come in there and unlock it so you can get it.
Yeah, yeah. That's how it sounds like it's gonna be. Oh, that makes sense because this would be so embarrassing, like, "Oh my god, I wanted that second Twinkie, bitch."
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
And then it goes, you know how you walk by the camera and it says, "Help in the fat girl aisle."
It's like on what was that movie where they walk in?
Yeah.
Oh, Don't Be a Menace when they walk into the little convenience store and the dean goes, "Menace." It'd be the same thing for the refrigerator. It'd be go, "Daddy," like every time you open the refrigerator door.
Right.
I told you we'd be on this
That's
show
what I was
innovating. We know you're innovating. Invite us through CES like we got something.
motivating, fabulating, confabulating.
I was gonna say speculating. Okay, confabulating works. But what about a mirror? A mirror that will tell you when you're the problem. So you look in the
Oh,
mirror and you're like, you don't even get to open your mouth, and they're like, "Yeah, bitch, it was you. It was you. I can already see it in your face. I can read it in your frown lines." Right? You go up to the mirror and you're crying, and it's like, no, don't come over here with that because I know already what happened. And again, you're the problem.
and don't come in here fucking trying to smudge me, okay? With your fucking tears.
So I think we can invent all three of these things. We can call it the boundary lines, like it's from the boundaries line, but make it tech.
Boundaries lines.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
because
like
we're
that.
yeah,
I think
yeah.
that's a
So
brand name at Walmart.
oh. Okay, well, we'll find the right name. We'll find the right name. So I just feel like technology is no longer asking if it's helpful anymore. I think it's just saying like, I don't give a shit if you think we're helpful or not. We're here. And I want to know how personal can I get on you before you start to fight back. And basically, based on these products, I think that we are dangerously close to saying yes to all of it.
True that. Because, you get that FOMO, right? It can't be the last one not in the know of what's going on.
Right.
Having
Exactly.
a skinless robot folding my laundry and then getting framed for killing his master and then needing help from Will Smith. Just saying, that type of shit happens.
Or yeah, or having the stage 5 clinger TV that's gonna follow me all over the place and not give me any
That's weird
peace.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
you just stay
So
there.
yeah, we'll do the accountability mirror. We're gonna pitch that. We're gonna pitch what I'll call the trauma couch, right? Because 'Cause it'll tell you how long you've
Yes.
been, like, doom scrolling. If you set too long, it'll lock and say, "Stand up, go drink water, fat, thirsty, dehydrated cow." Like, I don't know. We're gonna do the self-sabotage fridge. Yeah, so but okay, on the sabotage fridge, then we'll do like it'll open up normally, but it'll lock if it senses that you're like emotionally eating. And then a pop-up screen can come up and says,
Mhm.
"Is this hunger or is it feelings? Is this about that fight you had with your sister
Or
last
is it
night?"
sadness?
Right.
A fucking cheesecake, bitch.
Right. They'll be like, "Was this about that bad review you got at work?" Or it could be like, "Was this about the great sex you had last night with the O Handy Pro 2? And now you want to eat up everything because you feel good? You want to make a sandwich and shit?" Who knows? You can eat your feelings both ways. Ooh, what
I like
about
that. I like that better. Yeah.
right? Or what about a read receipts mattress? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. It'll tell you about who's been in
Okay.
that
Like where we're
mattress,
going here. Mhm.
right? That's what I'm saying. All this tech is getting so invasive anyway. So we're gonna do a mattress that's gonna tell you who was in it, how long they were in there. Was it just sleep? Were they snoring? Or was there like romping and stuff going on? Oh, I'm nosy. I'd want that mattress. I want it. Anyway, so yeah,
But
that's
did you it has to go
what?
then you had to say it like this? Was it just
What?
sleep?
No, I said it like that. That's hella funny. Was it just like, what was y'all doing on that mattress? Why is it so damp in the
Shit.
middle?
Let
Oh my
me
God,
check
that's
your
so funny.
pad.
Right. Scan your
Uh,
pad, bitch. It's all over your smart mattress. Gross. I hate myself. Yeah. So on that note, I'm going to see myself out. This whole episode has gotten away from both of us, just like this vodka and
Oh,
soda. So at that point, I'm gonna wish you
no.
yes, yes, yes. So thank you for indulging
Mm.
me tonight. So yeah, if you guys get any of this tech or if you see any of this, email us at the show. We want to hear all about it. We can even bring you on and you can showcase your items and we could talk about it. So send us an email at
Moodswingspodcast.com.
yes. Okay. Excellent. So looking forward to another show with you next week. Thank you so much to our viewers for hanging in there with us tonight. And I love you, Jay.
Yes. I love you, Kay. Cheers.
Cheers.
Clink, clink,
Clink,
clink.
clink.